Hey, I'm Jimmy Dale, and you're watching That Track Channel. All right, guys, when I was 13 years old, my older brother took me to the drag strip for the first time. We went and watched pro mods at a little track in Texas called Kennedale. Here we are, I was 13, I'm 34 now, so 24 years ago, I went to my first drag strip. Today, I had one of the most successful no prep events in the whole entire country. I appreciate you guys watching all this stuff, and I hope you enjoyed it. Next year, Small Tire Gangsta's second week of April, you gotta be there. It's been a long day, guys. I've counted more money than I ever want to count ever again. $80,000 over the last 2 days. And we still need to do a walkthrough of the car. I'm gonna have Raska. Hey, Dad! Yeah. Time to get on it. Okay. He's coming, y'all. Watch this.
Hi guys, I'm Chris Raska with Raska Motorsports. I work on Magic Johnson here for Jimmy Dale. It's an old Texas True 10.5 car with 434 small block, Nitrous Express fogger kit, and an ATM carburetor. It's a pretty budget-friendly build. Jimmy Dale finds parts from various other cars we put on there to make it all work. The car is roughly making about 1,200 horsepower. It has Jeff Thomas long travel Johnnies on the front, strange hot boy brakes all the way around, strange rear end, and we typically run it on drag radials. This weekend at Small Tire Gangsters Struggle City, we're running it in several classes, but I'm not the driver this weekend. Jimmy Dale's not driving. We have a hired driver, Tess Wood, Miss Midnight Maverick.
I'm Tess Wood, AKA Miss Midnight Maverick. I'm here at Small Tire Gangsters, and I'm gonna be driving Magic Johnson this weekend. I drove it last year at Small Tire Gangsters, and I ended up putting it in the winner circle, so I'm hoping I can do that again. I came here last year to Small Tire Gangsters again, and since Jimmy Dale was running the race, he knew he wasn't gonna be able to drive his car. So he called me up about 10 minutes before we got here and asked if I wanted to drive his car for the weekend. Of course I said, yeah, it's an awesome car. But I'd never driven it before. It was the first time driving a race car after I had a big wreck myself. And I was a little nervous. Somehow we ended up going to the winner's circle in one class, and then I was runner up in a second class. So I have a lot to live up for this year, like I gotta do really, really good if I runnered up in one and won the other class last year. So I gotta win like 6 classes. So when opportunities like this come up to race somebody else's car, obviously I'm gonna say yes. I love racing. I've been doing it for the last decade. I started street racing my Maverick in 2012. So I guess more than a decade. I love the racing aspect of it. And even if I don't go to the winner's circle, it's just being able to get in a car that makes really good power and being able to wheel it down past the finish line at Yello Belly, no less. It's an incredible opportunity for me, and I enjoy it. That's one of the reasons that I started my YouTube channel, is that we do so much with racing, so much fun stuff. I just wanted to document it and have just something that we can look back on later in life and see all the cool things that we did with race cars and traveling and just all the fun stuff. So be sure to check out Miss Midnight Maverick on YouTube. Hey, it's Thursday, Yello Belly, it's test and tune. It's my first pass in Magic in a year, and it makes a lot more power now. So we're gonna go see if I can handle this thing down track.
spun off the hit.
Yeah, it spun, I pedaled it, got back in it, it spun again, I shifted it, got back in it, and that's when it...
Yeah, where's Dad at? Let's hook the laptop up to it. Let's get
It's because down there there's no rubber.
Yeah,
there's no rubber and it comes on 400.
It just all of a sudden...
Yeah, because as soon as that micro switch came on.
Making more steam than it ever made last time.
It reacts so well, like I was just like, okay, we'll get back in my lane. Like it didn't...
Everybody on the starting line was freaking out. We handled it pretty well. Me and Tony actually handled it pretty good.
I was just worried about the other guy. Like,
dude.
He's a badass.
Dude, the other guys, that's why I was stopped down there. So I it went that way and I was like, oh shit, let me get back. And as I was starting to turn the other way, he just like dust coming off the tires. He was a little sideways going through the finish line. So I had to stop over there and tell him he's a badass driver, and then I couldn't get the start, yeah. First pass of Magic did not go as planned. Like, me and Magic were one last year I was here. This was not, we were on a totally different page. I was there to win it, and he was there to just be everywhere. But, I mean, thankfully the driver that I was racing is a really good driver. I hit it again in second gear to try and like, just, you know, get it to the finish line, and it just took a hard left turn. I went to the other lane, hit a cone. Thankfully, the guy I was racing was paying attention, because he saw as I was coming towards him, he was about to fly by me, and instead of rear-ending me, he drifted around me. So that woke me up. Maybe it'll work, maybe it won't. I don't know. We're Jimmy Dale-ing it, that's it.
You got it. You did beautiful.
Oh.
Perfect.
I don't know anything else to do except for the market.
It was better. It was better.
It was better.
But they had us sitting there and I was idling and it was just running, so I don't know if maybe it drained the battery. I don't know. But it was better.
We need to look at the log. We need to have Raska pull the log. Have him pull the log right now. That was, you did perfect. What'd you purge it down to?
850.
Yeah. I just need to live it off. Foot braking, it's gonna drive in through the converter a little bit more.
It left so much harder off the foot brake than it has off the trans brake.
Because it's been spinning,
and it's been spinning out of the hole every time.
It flashes the converter.
That felt good. That felt so good.
Yeah. Yep. It drives through the converter a little bit and it gets over that bad spot.
Yeah, that's good.
Awesome.
That was amazing.
Good.
Thank you.
Close. Great pass. She did really good. She did really good.
Hey guys, I'm back home after the race. Didn't go as planned. We did have some big shoes to fill from last year since we almost won 2 classes and just beat everybody. This year didn't go as well. We had some issues with the car. We actually found out what the surging was. So Jimmy Dale's car, the Max 5 had a setting in it that would shut the nitrous off over 7,200 RPM. Unfortunately, we never had time to pull the laptop out to look at it. So we didn't figure it out. He ended up figuring it out after the race, unfortunately, because that last race was so close. Like, it was, I wish I had finish line footage of that because it was bumper to bumper. It was really cool. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, even though we didn't do quite as well as we hoped. If you want to see more of me, you can go over to my channel, Miss Midnight Maverick. I got a video coming out soon of this thing. Driving 1,600 miles across the country after getting it running, and maybe hitting a deer, maybe getting pulled over 5 times. So if you want to see that, should be coming out soon, Miss Midnight Maverick. And if you're not subscribed to that track channel, make sure you're subscribed because he puts out awesome videos.